Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in a small South African village. His father, a tribal chief, gave his son the name Rolihlahla. At the age of 7, he began his British education, and his teacher gave him the name Nelson. When his father died, Nelson was sent to live with the leader of the Thembu people. He groomed Nelson for leadership, letting him sit in on council meetings, sending him to the finest schools. During a break from college, Nelson ran away to Johannesburg in order to avoid a prearranged marriage. It was 1941, and for the first time, Nelson came face to face with the brutal reality of a racially divided South Africa. He began attending meetings of the African National Congress, an organization that aimed to establish a democratic government. A year later, the ANC adopted nonviolent civil disobedience as official policy. In 1952, they launched the campaign for the defiance of unjust laws, and Nelson traveled South Africa in support of that effort. The National Party government took steps to restrict Nelson's movements, banning him from attending any gatherings and confined him to Johannesburg.
He and Oliver Tambo decided to set up a law firm that will specialize in serving the black population. That will be a kind of a low-priced law firm, an accessible law firm, and that will specialize in defending black clients against the apartheid laws.
In 1956, the government arrested Nelson and 150 other activists, charging them with treason. In 1960, the South African government outlawed the African National Congress. Mandela went underground and formed the Mkhonto weSizwe, the Spear of the Nation. Since he was wanted by the government, he traveled abroad, secretly gaining support for the cause. When he returned to South Africa, he was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Mandela received a life sentence to be served in the prison on Robben Island, a desolate rock island 7 miles off the coast of Cape Town. In February of 1990, the government declared the ANC legal and announced Mandela was to be released.
Here's this man who hasn't been seen for over a quarter century, walking out into the world.
Now free at the age of 71, Mandela was named the head of the ANC. His work to help bring an end to apartheid earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. In 1994, for the first time in more than 300 years, blacks in South Africa would have the opportunity to vote for their rulers. At the age of 75, Mandela was elected president in a landslide.
Becoming the president, I think he really moved the world, because this was a place that most of us didn't think would ever see black leadership. And so for him to rise to power after being in jail for 27 years, I think it was just a really historical moment.
Unfortunately, his marriage to Winnie came to an end in 1996. In 1998, Mandela married his third wife on his 80th birthday. The following year, he stepped down as president of the ANC.